This is the fifth season in which we have, as part of our acting company, Howie Seago, which has afforded us an incredible opportunity to incorporate American Sign Language into the language of our productions. Now, something that is different for us this year is that, as opposed to previous years where Howie has done double duty, not only as actor in the productions, but also as ASL coach, translator for the other actors that he's interacting with, this year we have the incredible pleasure and honor of being joined by Monique Holt as our ASL coach for the actors, which actually allows Howie to concentrate on being an actor himself. As a dramaturg, one of my greatest joys is working with the language of a play, because all of our productions start from this two-dimensional object, which is a text. And so for me to have a chance to work with Monique so closely, going through the play line by line, word by word, trying to figure out whenever we have all these layers of meaning, how can we convey it in a way that is rich, that is not necessarily simplistic, but still understandable by all of our audience, hearing and deaf. But it also makes me think about how we always say that we're a language-based theater, and for me, I get such a thrill out of taking this idea of a language-based theater, not just spoken and heard, but also seen and felt, because we bring it into all dimensions, because we move it into the space around us. And it just makes me so happy that we are actually not just bringing a language onto our stages, we're bringing an entire culture, an entire community into our work in a way that I hope is rich and rewarding for both us and our audience.
Yeah. I agree. In terms of dealing with language, people often don't realize that ASL is a language. It's just a visual language. For example, when we were talking about the soothsayer who makes predictions in this show, she's not only using sign language, but she's using visual vernacular. It's another technique that we often use in deaf theater. It's not just using American Sign Language. It brings in a special quality for the character, in this case the soothsayer, who is conveying her visions. She's performing her visions of Jupiter. And people have responded very well to that, not just the deaf audience, but the hearing audience as well. They can see the difference between visual vernacular and ASL. So that's been nice.
That's right. It's a rich tapestry of language. So even for our hearing audiences, even if you don't understand what every sign means, you'll still find that you get a lot out of it.
You're right. Some signs are iconic.
Yes.
It's easy to recognize what they are. So when you hear the English, you can see that's what the sign means.
Yes.
And it exposes the audience to a different kind of language at different levels. It's like listening to a foreign language.
Yes.
Sometimes you can get the sense of the emotion. You know when they're angry. You don't understand what they're saying, but you get the gist. For example, some verbs in ASL are directional. It goes from one person to another, or it can come back. So is it going to me or from me? Am I giving something or getting something?
Yes.
So you can see that as well. It's been fun to see the language happening on stage and figure out what's happening. It's like a puzzle.
Yes.
Life is not always that simple.
Exactly.